Here we're going to talk about the WordPress function, which is WP list comments. So if we look at the codex, we can see that we've got this function WP list comments, and it accepts different parameters. Like you have first parameter as the arguments, which is an array, and the second parameter is also an array, which is comments. Okay, and what this function is used for is that it is used for displaying the list of the comments for a particular post. Okay, and this function is used in comments.php template to list the comments for a particular post, and you can pass different parameter in the argument array to ensure the kind of result that you're looking for to modify the result. Okay, and then this comments is basically the array of WP comment object. Okay, this function is defined in common template.php, and let's take an example of this. So first I'd like to share with you that this is my page.php of my theme, which is into the root directory of my theme. And over here I'm calling the function on a single page. So basically this page.php is a template for displaying the post on a single page. Okay, and over here into this particular set of codes, we are checking if the comments open and get comments number, which means if there are any comments for that particular post, then call the comments template function. Comments template function I've discussed in my previous videos that it takes care of including this comments.php file. It will first check if there are any custom comments file for your or comments template for your theme. If they are, it's going to include that. Otherwise, by default, it includes the comments.php file, which is a template for displaying the comments. So into this comments.php, you have checking if the post has password or not. If it requires password, then it's going to return from there, and nothing after this will be executed. And then you have other functions like checking if the post has comments, and then getting the comments number, getting the title of the post, and using the underscore nx function to display the title, whether it's one thought on the quote or it's multiple thoughts, and so on and so forth. What we're interested in knowing and discussing is basically at this point. Okay, so over here we are using the WP list comments function, and we are also using apply filters function by defining this hook Cornova list comments arcs. Okay, just to ensure in case if someone wants to modify the comments before they are displayed, they can hook onto their custom function and modify the value of this array that we're passing. So this array is basically the argument parameter which we need to pass into the WP list comments, and comments is basically optional, so it's okay if we don't pass that. And in fact, even the arguments is optional, but over here we are using that argument. Okay, so apply filter function is going to return this array, filtered array, in case if there are any custom function hooked to this hook. It's going to modify the value of array. If they aren't, then it's just going to display the it's just going to return the array over here as the parameter for the WP list comments function. Okay, so we're going to get an array over here, and style is basically, if you check, so style is the style of list ordering. You can use default is UL, you can also use OL. So if you check over here, we have OL that's been used because of we have defined style as OL. Then you have short, ping, true, and different set of parameters, but we only using 2 parameters. Okay, so if we go on to our site, and if you click on one of the pages, it's going to take us to a single page, which means because it's taken us to single page, the page.php file template will be loaded, and so the comments template function will be loaded, which is going to include this comments.php template. Okay, so just beneath this page you have all the comments that are attached to this particular page post. Okay, so you can see all of these posts. So basically if you check OL, inside of the OL comment list, we have all the comments that are associated with this particular page is going to be post is going to be listed. Okay, so if you check over here, let's see. One moment. Yeah, so you can see this OL class comment list. That's what we have over here, and then this function WP list comment is responsible to display everything that's inside of this OL tag. Okay, so you have the list. Basically, we have different list items which are basically containing the comments and the information about that comment. So you have the div inside of it, which has two divs. First has the image, and then it says admin, and then it says over here, and then you have the second div which includes the link for that comment, and then you have the edit link. Okay, so and then you have this comment, whatever the comment is included over here. So okay, so there are different comments listed over here. Okay, and that's all is being displayed with this WP list comments function. Okay, brilliant. So I think that's about it. If you have any questions, you can leave the comment and I'll be able to answer that. But just want to go ahead and show that to you where these comments are coming from. So if you go to dashboard, and if you go to pages, this is the page that we were originally on. And if we click on screen option comment, you can see that these are the comments that are there for this particular post, which is included in this page. Okay, and those are the comments that are being displayed, and 11 thoughts, so 11 comments. Okay, brilliant. All right, then see you then in the next video.